Incredible discovery as a treasure-laden burial chamber was unearthed among the Terracotta army of China. You could see that not only the Terracotta army had the soldiers, each one with a different face, as we can see here. Obviously, the sculptors made these things out of the statues out of terracotta, and I guess the bodies were a form that was basically the same for everybody, and their heads were just totally different. Every single soldier has a totally different face, and they're even buried with terracotta horses, and you can see the horses also behind them. You can imagine how the emperor loved his army. Now, the excavation offers an unprecedented opportunity to examine the historical China found legends. The tomb is among 9 others discovered in 2011, guarded by thousands of terracotta warriors. Researchers have uncovered the treasure-laden coffin hidden among China's epic army of terracotta warriors. An analysis is now being carried out on the 16-ton casket to determine whether it was the final resting place of Prince Gao, a child of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Now, the tomb is among 9 that were discovered in 2011, guarded by thousands of terracotta soldiers. Though excavation is normally not allowed, archaeologists started digging after it became clear the tomb was at risk of rain damage. The coffin and its priceless treasures appeared not to have been looted by grave robbers, but was considerably decayed. Various artifacts were also unearthed inside the tomb, including armor and weapons, as well as 6,000 bronze coins and jade, the Times report. The team also found a pair of gold and silver carnals, as well as utensils and crockery to be used in the afterlife. Experts say the grand manner of his burial suggests he was a notable warrior, and according to the Shiji, an ancient Chinese history and epic drama written by Sima Qian, after the first emperor died, his youngest son, Hu Hai, became the ruler. After killing most of his brothers and sisters, a legend describes Hu Hai's brother, Prince Gao, considering whether to flee from the bloodshed. It's just one of many stories of intrigue in palace courts. So Prince Gao realized that his family would be hounded as a result and confronted Hu Hai, telling him that he had let their father down by not joining him in death. He is then said to have requested to die and be laid to rest in Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum. Speaking to the Telegraph, Hunming Tak Ted, a historian of the Qing dynasty and associate professor at Oxford University, said the excavation offers an exciting opportunity to examine the historical accuracy of the legend. For the first time in 2,000 years, he said, we have a chance to figure out if what Sima Qian wrote is correct, he said. Tests are being done in a bid to narrow down whose burial site this is. Jiang Wenxiao, the excavation leader, said after the first emperor died, his sons all came to a bad end. So I'm still more inclined to believe that this tomb belongs to a high-ranking nobleman or army chief. The tomb was so precisely built, so deep, so large in scale, he said. Most ancient tombs have been robbed, so we did not have much hope for the coffin chamber, but it turned out it had not been robbed, and we were amazed, he said. So I have to wait to see what conclusion they come to. This is by Chris Samuel on Express UK. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.